OpenClaw is a nightmare to install and a nightmare to keep up and running once it's working. That's why I don't use OpenClaw through the terminal. Instead, I use it through a software called Claw Launcher. Claw Launcher works on Android, Mac, Windows, and even Linux and VPS. You literally can install it on your VPS server. And then it has this thing called a toolkit. Over here, it gives you a backup plan in case something goes wrong. You can create backup restore points so that if anything goes wrong, you can just simply roll back to a different setup. You can even roll back before big updates or when everything's working. That's basically what I do. When everything is freaking working, as you can see over here, you create a new restore point name, like for example, everything is working, and then describe what you've done. I've added about 10 skills and everything is running smoothly. Create that backup point at that moment. It will do the work for you. This version you're seeing right now is on Android, and that way if anything happens, you can go right back to that moment. Now that is going to make OpenClaw usable for the average user that wants to automate tasks and get new employees on board, like of course robotic employees. But what I'm showing you here is the OpenClaw on Android. My favorite thing about this thing is definitely the fact that you can install it on a phone that's always on anyway, so you don't need to buy a Mac Mini anymore. But my favorite thing is what I showed you, the instant restore. Something went wrong, restore installation in a working state. One tap, no stress, no data loss. Because if you're trying to automate something and you just have to keep fixing the tool that automates it, I just don't think that's what the tool that's good for you. This works on Mac. Let's go to the Mac version. So this is the Mac version. Get on the hype and stay up and running. That's what Claw Launcher promises. It promises that even after you're up and running, you can still use it if something goes wrong. That's the difference between Claw Launcher and just downloading OpenClaw regularly. So even though this installs, updates, and starts OpenClaw, it still lets you do more things like safety restore points, toolkit, import and export skills, ask for support, clean up all your sessions, and things like that. Ready to join the OpenClaw hype? Click the link in my bio.